Take 200.
Hi guys, welcome back to
Uncover Revolution.
This is Shantae, and we're going to be doing a summer glam look today, and she's also the founder of Roses and Rosé, a cosmetic company, and we're going to be using one of her products, the face mist, to kind of show you how to get that glowy look. We started out by prepping her lips with her Smooch's Cinnamon Plumping Lip Scrub, and I actually used it too, and I love it. And it gives that like nice little tingling effect so you know it's working. And it really does, it just smooths out the lips and it gives it like that clean kind of fresh feeling. So, yay. So now I'm gonna prep her skin by using her Rose Water Face Mist, and it's just gonna give it a really nice hydrated, like fresh, dewy kind of look. And I actually am gonna use it on her chest too, because we always like to blend things together, so your face and your body need to match. And then I'm gonna go in with an illuminating face tint. It's basically just a really light kind of smoothing foundation. So we just did our foundation, and I used a light illuminating kind of like a tinted moisturizer just for like a light coverage. And now I'm gonna go in for spot treatment with a concealer, and it's RMS, the Uncover Up, and it's in number 22. And I'm going to use her Rose Mist, or Rose Water Face Mist on my Beauty Blender to blend it into the skin, so it gives it that flawless, glowy finish. And yeah, so what's your favorite way to use your product?
I like to use this in the morning right when I wake up. It's really refreshing and hydrating, or I even keep the travel size one in the car just for a little refreshment throughout the day. I also like to keep it in my refrigerator to keep it nice and cool. And like she said, I like to use it on my Beauty Blender as well as at the end of my makeup as a setting spray.
What's in the product?
Coconut water, rose water, geranium, and vitamin E. So it's really hydrating and refreshing, calming and soothing, and then you can also use it as like a toner.
Love it. And it works great for blending your makeup into the skin. It kind of gives you that second skin kind of look because it's moisturizing, and so it pushes everything in, but it doesn't clog your pores. It's great.
And your makeup doesn't look cakey either.
You can also use it as a setting spray at the end, which is really nice. So now I'm gonna go in with just a setting powder. It's a translucent setting powder, and the reason why I'm using a translucent setting powder is because it gives it just enough of that matte finish to where you don't look oily or greasy, and because it doesn't have a color to it, it keeps the skin looking natural. So now that we're getting into the actual makeup look, I want to hear about how you got into starting your own business. And I know that you're young, and I feel like a lot of young girls out there want to know your magic little trick to how to do it.
Yeah, so I started my brand really randomly. I was 24 years old at the time, and I was working for a yacht company in San Diego. And pretty much I was really bored at work. In high school I was making body scrubs just for fun, and at work one day I had so much spare time that I decided to teach myself how to build a website, and I put some body scrubs on it, and that's where the brand was born.
So I'm sure that you had hesitations. What would you tell girls that are boys or girls that are interested in starting a company young?
I never had hesitations, and I never do.
Explain that.
I feel like at the end of the day, if you want something, then it's up to you to like get it. It shouldn't be anybody else's responsibility. And I feel like that's the reason why I never have hesitations on anything, because if I didn't like achieve something at the end of the day that I wanted to achieve, it wouldn't be anybody else's fault but mine.
I love that you're such a strong person. What advice would you have for someone who is starting or wanting to start something but are too afraid to, go down that path?
I always tell people that I think that they should just go for it, and don't let anything hold you back, and I both believe in you.
Sometimes you just need that one person, to be positive and give you that push to get going. And then once you start doing things and you really get it, you know, you dive into like what you were afraid of, you'll prove to yourself that there's nothing to be afraid of in the first place.
Plus, I think that once you get the momentum going, you're like on a roll and you're like, okay, I got this.
I love that, and I think that's kind of like what I like to remind myself is, I mean, you just have to be your biggest advocate, you know, and I think when you start to believe in yourself and push yourself to do things that maybe you feel are scary or you couldn't do, you'll surprise yourself and you really can do them. And honestly, I've learned that from, you know, wanting to become a makeup artist and then now doing, you know, this. I was terrified to start these videos and here I am, we're just doing it. So I just went in and I just smoked up her eye just a little bit, and basically what I did was I used all copper and bronze colors since we were doing a separate look, and then I used I used an angled skinny brush to do the liner, and I went back in with like a little smudge brush just to blend it in. I'm using Bite Cosmetics. It's an agave lip mask. It's a great pair to use if you use her lip scrub because they both moisturize and give kind of the effect of like a plumper lip. So explain how you grew your business so quickly.
So I think that a major part of it has to do with social media. Right after I decided that I was gonna do this and I built my website, I started sending free products out to friends and family who had like a decent following on Instagram. And by decent, I mean like 2,000 followers. That was a lot for me. And I basically just asked them to post a photo of it and then to tag a certain handle. Mm-hmm. And so by the time that I decided that I was gonna launch the brand, there were already some people that knew about it.
That's awesome, I love that. That's the power of social media that I love.
It's major.
So other than social media, how do you like to connect with your audience?
I like to do events a lot. So every May I do this huge event called Beauty Fest. We just had our second one ever in San Diego. And basically, to sum up the whole event, you can come and get like a ton of different beauty services all under one roof. So this year we had acupuncture, massage, hydrofacials, dermal infusions, like tons and tons of different services. A lot of them, there was like a braid bar, we had photo areas, shopping, but a lot of the services are free too. So I like to do events like that. That one I only do once a year, and then I just like to do a lot of other events throughout the year to constantly stay like engaged and connected with the audience and customers and followers and everything like that.
And then we're actually going to use one of your, which I'm really excited about.
Yeah.
That's the shimmering body oil. And I'm going to use it on your chest, shoulders, just to blend this glow into this. And I have brushes all over you. And I'm actually going to spray it. When you're at home doing it yourself, I mean, you can just go for it, but so I don't get it everywhere. I'm actually going to spray it on a big kabuki brush. And it smells so good. Now that we've done the body oil spray, which looks amazing, we're gonna finish everything with the setting spray, her rose water setting spray. Close for me. And I'm doing this again, not just to set the face, but also to make sure that she matches the rest of her body. Yay! And it smells so good, everything smells so good. So this is the finished look, our summer glam look, and it's a bronzed, glowy look. Thanks for coming and letting me play with all your fun products. Yeah, no, that was so fun. So make sure you like and subscribe and comment below because I want to hear from you guys what you want to see next. Yay! Bye.
Ciao!